Charlotte. So if you saw a few videos back, it's been back 6 weeks ago, I did rescue a horse from a kill pen. Her name is Charlotte. She's a thoroughbred. She's very pretty. Hopefully going to be using her as a recip mare next year. So I thought I'd give you an update on her, an update on one of the new recip mares that came with an embryo that I purchased, and then also a new brood mare that arrived last night. I think that's the end of my horse purchasing for the year. I don't have enough room for more. So I think this is the end of like introductions in that way. But
It's only July.
it is only July, but I can't keep filling, I don't have more stalls. So I think I'm limited in that way. But Miss Charlotte, so you'll notice her mane is not looking great, and that's because she's still not super comfortable for grooming. But she has chilled out immensely. She has already put on some weight, but not as much as we would like. In total, she's doing great for the time she's been here. Like I said, it's only been like 6 weeks. But look at her little crew she's out with. She's out with Penelope, our yearling. Y'all watched her be born here on the channel. She's out with Raven there in the back, the little black mare. And then these two over here are both thoroughbreds as well, which the bay is Maggie, and the red one over there with her booty to us is Willow. So she's made friends. I've jokingly said that Charlotte has a very golden retriever personality for a horse. She's very sweet. She's very in people's business. She kind of goes and gets in the business of the other mares, and they had to kind of set some boundaries with her, but she's doing so good. Look how chill she is. When we first got her, she would kind of weave at the fence. She was nervous to be out, but now she's really settled in. Let me answer this. Hi, Phoebe. Hi, honey. Hi, sweetheart. I'm shocked that you're just coming up to the golf cart. You've never seen this in your life. I'm shocked right now. I just came out here because I figured I was gonna have to be driving out to the other end of the pasture. But this is Phoebe. So she came with the name PB106 on her collar because she had a brood. She came from a recip farm. So essentially, get out of there. Hold on, I gotta drive. Nate, sit your butt down. I'm driving, but I'm talking too. So essentially, when you send an embryo to a recip farm, meaning they've got a bunch of mares there that are open, meaning they're not pregnant, and they will find a mare that can be synced up with that embryo and implant it. Phoebe, I think she found the treats in the back. Hold on, let me get them for her. But what happened was I purchased an embryo that was from a mare named Goody Goody Gumdrops, who is the mother of a foal from this year, Molly. And she's a super producer. I mean, she's produced the Stallion vs. Goodride. She's his mom. She's produced Congress champions, world champions, you name it. And so it was a really cool opportunity to be able to own an embryo again from her. And this time I teamed up with her owners and we implanted, or we made an embryo with VS Code Red. And we used sex semen from VS Code Red so that we could have a colt, which could potentially be a stallion prospect. Do you not like treats? You wanted the bag. I know Ethel likes treats. She's coming up behind. Oh, we got it, treat in. But anyway, I had no clue what the recip was gonna look like because they put it into a rental, and they were like, okay, well, she's coming your way. Because I had to wait for the baby to be old enough to insure and all that good stuff. So I have the option of buying her next year if I choose to, but she could also be returned if I don't have a mare that I need to put an embryo in. So I'm already a little attached, I'm not gonna lie. But she has been super sweet. She has fit in super easily. She quarantined for 2 weeks, and then she has been going out with Ethel, who's back here demanding attention, with Erlene up there. And then usually she's out here with Annie and Gracie too, but Gracie goes in the dry lot every other night. So that's where she is, because she's a little fat. And then Annie is being ridden right now by my friend's little girl. So that's why there's only 3 mares out here. How many treats of these are you gonna eat? She loves these freaking tribute treats, they all do. But anyway, that's Phoebe. She is due in March, so she'll be kind of like in the middle of the pack as far as foaling. And I'm so excited. Her little baby's so special. Here, okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. Everyone's just assuming that the golf cart means treats now, and that's why they all swarm it. That's Phoebe. Super duper sweet. Again, there's things like she's very easy to handle, but she doesn't like, you know, getting sprayed off, and she doesn't like getting sprayed with fly spray. And like, there's some things she's quirky about. But overall, she has been a very, very good addition to the fam. So that's number 2. Let's go meet the newest addition, which is Sophie, and she's in the barn. Okay, so Sophie's being antisocial. She's already been out for quite a while today, but I'll give you the rundown on her. So I think every time I tell you that I bought a horse, I'm like, I wasn't looking, but it just happens, okay? So when I was in Texas in May, when we went to look at Denver, the stallion that I bought, the one that we're gonna be showing, this one just like came up on my Facebook page, and I like to go with my gut. And so she has really old bloodlines, very like hunter typey bloodlines, not westerny, and she would cross really well with both of my studs, really well with any of the top hunt seat studs out there right now. She can kind of be bred to anybody. She herself was a really accomplished show horse for a long time. She just stopped showing a couple years ago and had 2 babies, one by Allocate Your Assets and one by Good, Better, Best. Very, you know, similar stallions to what I breed to. And so her owner was getting out of the performance horses or this type of performance horses, and was getting into the ranch stuff and the reining. And so that led to her being for sale, and I had to wait for her foal to be weaned for her to actually come here. But yeah. Oh yeah, and she's 17 2 hands. She's gigantic. Okay, I'm gonna bring her out here in the middle so we can see her. She is filthy. She went and rolled and all kinds of stuff over the last 24 hours. So I am excited to get her bathed, get her looking nice. We do quarantine with pretty much any animal we bring in. And so she's quarantining for 2 weeks, and then we're gonna be able to put her out in the grass, out with other mares. I do plan on putting her, since neither Trudy or Indy is pregnant going into 2025, I think they're gonna be a nice little trio of the giant mares going out together. But yeah, so it brings in A, more different bloodlines. B, she's a buckskin. That's something we don't have. That's something that's really cool. And I kind of preach to not go off of color. I think I would have purchased her regardless of her color, because I do really, really like her as a horse as a whole. But this does give us a little bit of diversity with our colors. She does not carry, or no, she's not homozygous black, meaning she can have red-based babies, meaning she can throw a Palomino baby, which is super fun. So like if I bred her to Code Red, she could have a Palomino buckskin, Palomino roan, buckskin roan. She could have regular red roan, regular bay roan. She could have black. I think maybe blue roan. I have to look at how that works. I'm not sure. Not with Code Red. I think with like a black stallion that's roan, she could, like a blue roan. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me with color genetics. But with her being a buckskin, it does like open it up for us, which is really, really cool. So we will be breeding her for next year. She was bred to Good, Better, Best at one point this year, and she did lose the pregnancy before 60 days. So it was too late in the season to retry. And I'm honestly like, okay, glass half full. We're gonna do ICSI with her like we do with Beyonce and Trudy. And that'll give us a chance to kind of get ahead of the game, hopefully bank back some embryos before breeding season in 2025. So I haven't yet decided if I'm gonna let her carry next year or if I'm giving her another year off in order to collect. I don't know. We'll have to kind of see how that all plays out. But very, very excited about Sophie. Her register name is I'm a Riding Solo. She is super, super cool. She's 14 years old, 17 2 hands tall, and I just think she's a really cool addition. So let me know what you think. I can't wait to show y'all her out in the pasture with her mare friends. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions about any of these mares that I showed you in this video, and stay tuned for the next episode.